Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to take a closer look at the Dead Hand. This is a singular trade so far, but it is marked Volume 1, so hopefully we do get more going down the line. This is by Kyle Higgins, I believe, which is a writer known for writing, I believe it's Nightwing, and he's done the Cowl series, which I haven't read yet. I do plan on kind of checking out at some point. It says here, in the fall of 1991, as the Soviet Union collapsed, highly decorated operative Carter Carlson discovered a secret that not only changed his life but altered the course of history as well. Now, as the mysterious Dead Hand threatens to end the world once more, the only thing standing in its way is the relationship between the old spy and a little boy. This volume collects the first 6 issues of The Dead Hand. So let's take a closer look at the book itself, and then we can come back and discuss my thoughts. On the front we've got our main characters, The Dead Hand, and this is Volume 1, Cold War Relics. And that all matches up nice on the spine. On the back we've got various quotes from different people, a bit of a synopsis of the book, and it says this collects The Dead Hand 1 through 6. I found for a trade paperback it's actually spread out quite well. There was quite a decent flex in the pages overall. I really enjoyed the art through the book. The only thing I would probably note is that it doesn't really ever look like their mouths are open when they're talking. I don't know if that's something that kind of happens in other comics, but it's just something I particularly noted in this because their mouths were very sort of jammed shut even when they've got like big quotation marks. And then at the back of the book, we've got some of the sort of character designs and a couple of covers and things. So this book was both a little bit repetitive to things that I've seen and also really different. So first, the somewhat kind of repetitive stuff. So you've got a guy that's kind of gone off the grid. He's tied up with this badass kind of agent woman who's just as kind of good as he is. We have various kind of spy things that have kind of gone on with flashbacks from sort of the current kind of timeline. And we have a bad person who, you know, we kind of knew all along, right? So that kind of stuff is a little bit kind of a given and wasn't really all that new. But the interesting aspect of this, as it kind of mentions here, is the idea of the world being in the hands of the relationship between this man and a sort of young boy. So at the start of the story, we get a little bit of kind of tidbits of how his dad was treated by his father, how, you know, his dad treated him, and then how he's now kind of treating this young boy, which I don't want to kind of explain because it's kind of part of the kind of reveal of the book. But it's really interesting to see how that all kind of ties together, how the relationships with sort of their own sort of other children and things kind of start sort of tying into it, and you know how all that kind of comes together towards the end. It does kind of tie things up in a nice little kind of bow, so it is a complete kind of arc, and if they don't continue it, you know, it is what it is. It's nice and it's good to kind of keep as is. But I would love for them to continue it because it's just been a real surprise kind of read for me. I picked it up a while ago and just kind of had it sitting on my shelf and decided actually this morning just to kind of pick it up and give it a read through. and I loved every minute of it. So I don't know if it's going to be for everyone. Some people might feel it's a little bit more sort of repetitive on the kind of Bond spy kind of side of things, but I thought the relationship side was really, really interesting and worth the read, so I'm going to continue reading if they, do some more. Alright guys, that's it for this closer look. I hope you've learned a little bit more about the Dead Hand, and that I've helped with your buying decisions. If you are planning on kind of picking it up or not, let me know below, or if you've read it already, I'd love to hear what you guys' opinions are. As always, thanks for subscribing if you've subscribed already. If not, consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you know as and when videos drop in future. Thanks for watching guys, I'll see you next time.